Welcome to episode 3 ball. Steph Curry from the 3 line. Welcome to episode 3 of the Two Takes podcast. And thank you all who have subscribed to the channel FordOfComedy TV, and also to all those who have sent in topics from the Google form. The link to the Google form will be in the description. So please go ahead, subscribe. Click that link, send your topics in. Thank you to everybody who sent their topics in. I really appreciate it. And continue to subscribe to the channel, support the channel. Thank you. Thank you. And let's get into our first topic of the day. All right. Men that want women to call them daddy. I don't know. I mean, I've been called daddy a couple times by girls, but then afterwards it's weird. Because I call my dad daddy, so I'm not big on that. I mean, why daddy, though? Like, what do you want to be, something you always want to be called during sex? Oh, yes, my king. Yes, my big black mendigo. No, stuff like that, you know? You want to be called something you ain't never been called before. Why do you want to be called daddy? If you want to be called daddy, have kids, nigga. Don't have the girl you having sex with called daddy. It's weird that a man do guys want to be called, girls want to be called mommy in the bed? That's weird. Yeah, mommy, you like that? Ooh, ride me, mommy. That's weird. Don't be called daddy. Don't call me no daddy. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? That's some your parents did to make you type stuff. Don't want to be called daddy. Call me daddy. No, don't call me no daddy in bed. That's weird. God, I'm not good with that. Y'all need to stop doing that. Call me daddy. No, you gotta see. Call me daddy. You're paying for everything. That's weird. All right, what we got? Who is writing this? Why do men think coming to their house is a good first date? Is guys out there who doing that, and is girls falling for that? That's crazy. That's wild. Technically, I couldn't even invite a girl to my house on the first date. I lived with my dad for a while, so I don't even know how that works. What do? You cook them something, and then it's shout out to the girls who are confident enough to go. That's a scary situation because people are crazy out here. To be honest, would I go to a girl's house on a first date? I don't know. I don't think I would. I'd be like, I don't even know you. Would y'all go to, fellas, would you go to a girl house on the first date? Because if a girl's going to your house on the first date, these women are packed out here too. Y'all be careful. These women are packed. Like they got weapons in their purses, mace. But don't go to nobody's house on the first date. Man or woman, don't go to nobody's house. That shit's scary. It's real. Running the red light. Well, that's how you mess up your car. You get tickets, running red lights. Yeah, running the red light, you get ticket. Don't run red lights. That's illegal in the streets. Or is this the other red light? Oh, running that red light. I ain't never done that before. I ran a red light on the street, but running a red light, like, I don't know if that's sexual or just some basic traffic sense, but it might be sexual. No, I talked about the traffic part. Sexual? No, I ain't never done that. I can wait. I will wait. Not like you getting it every day. You can wait. And plus, after that period, man, there's some new stuff. You get that new coochie after that period. It's like, oh my God, you reshaped it, A period, I say a period does for the vagina. It's like, what can I say? It's like getting I'm trying to think of a great way to say that without being nasty, and I can't think of one, Oh, you know what it is? It's like getting new tires on your car. You got that new tire, pussy. That's what it is. It's just a brand new feeling to it. Like, oh, it is reshaped. you have, okay, I see what the period does, But I ain't never read on the red light. I never did that. I think we were just talking about Donald Trump's ear. No, we talked about this on the last episodes. Quit trying to get me canceled. Who gives a shit about his ear? First of all, he doesn't even have a regular bandage on it. He had a gauge on it. And it doesn't even look like how the bullet hit his ear and not at least scraped his head a little bit. Where's this guy aiming? Who did? Fuck this man's ear, man. I don't give a shit. It's orange. Red and orange mixed together. What does that color look like? Red and orange mixed together. Because no red and yellow make orange. But nigga, he got shot. He fine. Now, it's the people wearing the bandage on the ears. They like, come on, man. They giving this man Nelly treatment. Okay, what's the next one here? Oh, shit. Okay. Krishan Rock or Jaden Alexis. I don't even know who one of these people are, and I don't really think I like saying her name. Krishan Rock. I gotta say it because it's on the paper, but I don't know who Jaden Alexis is. Is she the one? You know what? Is she the one who was with Blueface after Krishan Rock? Yeah, because I don't know. I ain't with this shit. The Jaden Alexis. I know Krishan Rock. I know her from, Blueface and stuff. But she was also on, what was the show? Baddies. She was on that show. I watched the season of that, and it's like, I done grew out of this. And then I watched a few episodes of the Krishan and Blueface show, and they should never put that on TV. Them motherfuckers had issues. They got issues as soon as they wake up. Like they should have never ever had a show. They should never had a show. No, people, that's something you should not be in. Like cameras should not be around these motherfuckers at all, especially when they together. Hell no, keep that. Somebody need to be around them and say, you really want cameras to see this shit? No, not at all. I don't want no camera to see this shit. Don't want no camera to see this shit. All right, next one. Who we got here? BBLs or natural bodies. Hey, whatever you like, okay? But what I don't like pussy. All right? But also, I like a woman who's just comfortable in whatever she wants to do. That's what I like. You want to get a BBL? Get your BBL. You want your natural body? I love your natural body. Now, if you get to have a natural body, then go get the BBL. And I got used to the natural body, but you got the BBL. You did what you wanted to do. Y'all thought I was going to change my answer? No. Do what you want to do with your body. I'm in. If you're into me as a woman, let me clear that up. As a woman, if you're into me, I'm into you. And plus, I rather prefer natural body BBLs. Body cool and all, but how you like up here, your head. I like girl's sense of humor. My girl got a sense of humor. It's a natural body. Nice. Love her body. Love her body. But wherever your body, just know you like somebody who like you for you. BBL, natural body, no matter what shape you are. If you're skinny as the letter 1, big as a donut, or had the body of an ant, do whatever you want. Long distance relationships. More power to you. I've heard those are tough. I never really been in a long distance relationship. Also, I'm not a phone person, so I don't think that would work for me. I don't really like talking on the phone and you gone over there. And I know people who done it, and power to them. It's a tough thing. Long distance relationships are tough. I've known. I got a friend who's a part of it now. It is a tough thing. But it's just that trust factor, you gotta trust that you're both doing right by each other. So if you keep it going, you keep it going. That communication. But when y'all come together, I bet you it's fire. It is fire when y'all come together. Because y'all so far apart. And you miss each other. Who sits in the front seat? Your wife, mom, or sister? Well, whichever woman you live with, that's who sits in the front seat. So in my case, it'll be my wife, my mom. My sister can just sit in the back. And also, I don't know, if my wife and my mom are together, you know, I don't know. Knowing my girl, she'll probably sit in the back and say, let your mom sit in the front. But knowing my mom, my friend, this is different. Because every mom ain't the same. My mom will gladly sit in the back. She'll go right to the back. Like, she will sit in the back seat if I'm driving. Yeah, but she'll sit in the back. If her husband's driving, she'll sit in the front. If my girl was driving, she'll probably tell me, AJ, sit in the front. And she'll probably sit in the back. But also my wife will probably sit in the back seat because she rarely sits in the back seat of her car. And my sister, she'll just go straight to the back, I'm be honest with you. She ain't sitting in the front unless it's me and her. I know that for a fact. And so, for me, it's just varied because all three of these women are super different in my life. My wife, she'll probably do either or. My mom will do one or the either or. My sister, she'll go straight to the back if we all together. But if we all together, I think my mom, my girl will be like, no, you sit in the front. You sit in the front. So I wouldn't have to make that decision, thank God. But if I had to make that decision, it's whoever calls shotgun. Whoever calls shotgun, get the front seat. That's how you break that. Who calls shotgun? If your mom calls shotgun, your wife didn't, get to the back. If your sister calls shotgun, your wife, your mom didn't, get to the back. Whoever calls shotgun, get the front seat. That's how that works. Okay, I'm having a hard time opening this one. I couldn't do it with one hand. All right, we down to, we got one more after this. This has been a fun episode. Man, these are some lengthy topics, but nice. No more Trump ones. Should AI be used in school, work? Should AI use in school, work, etc.? AI should be used wherever you want to. But I don't know. I don't think AI should be used in school. It's not the same. You don't get the same feeling from a real teacher. Like, a real teacher can't call you an AI can't call you a dumbass. A real teacher will call you a dumbass. You'll sit there and think, am I a dumbass? Yeah, you can't do that. You gotta have the real teachers there. So I'm not with AI teaching kids like in the classroom personally. Now on the computer, if y'all teaching computer stuff, that's cool. But AI teaching kids like how to write cursive. Writing cursive was stupid. Has anybody ever written cursive since then? I have not written in cursive at all. I have not found a reason to write in cursive. All you do is learn the letters. In signatures, you can't even read signatures and autographs now. So, writing in cursive is cool. People put their signatures, it's just the first letter and you just scribble it. So, you can put anything as a signature. Anybody gonna read the signature? It's already typed in underneath. But I'm getting off track. AI at school, only for certain subjects. AI at work, no. If you training somebody at work, that need to be a real person. No AI should train anybody. Because if you ever been to a job that shows you like them computer things, like the videos, nobody watches them videos. It's like, can we just work, please? What we need to watch a video for? So I don't see AI helping like teaching at work. AI at work. AI at work though. Actually, no. People need jobs. So yeah, no. Oh, AI at work. I'm not with it. AI in other places. I'm thinking sports AI. Yeah, make it cool to watch, but no. No. AI's kind of watered down. It's the lazy way of getting out of stuff. It's just for nerds who don't have talents to do something. That's what AI is. But I'm not with the whole AI thing. It's a cop out. I'm not with it. All right, last topic of the day. Also, before I read this last thing, you guys please subscribe to the YouTube channel, FordOfComedy TV. Thank you. Please also keep sending those topics. These topics are coming in nicely. All right, last one of the day. How to properly quit your job. Leave that motherfucker. That is how you quit your job. How to properly quit your job. I guess you put in a 2 weeks notice. It's wild that you have to give a job 2 weeks, but they can fire you on notice. I know this has been said, but it's just crazy to me. And Like, when you get fired, some of these places don't even give you unemployment. It's like, why you even fire me? I don't need to be here. Some people try to get fired. I think they can tell when they try to get fired. But quitting a job, I tell you what, I can tell you how not to quit a job. The wrong way to quit a job is if you don't have a car because you sitting there waiting. That's the wrong way to quit a job. Also, I know I've done it. Some of y'all have done it too. Quitting a job when you ain't got another one in line, you got to figure out something really fast. That's a tough one. So that's not a proper way to quit a job. I tell you, I've quit a job where I just left. I left probably an hour or two before closing. Me and another person closed the whole place down. We just shut it off and just left. I probably cost that job some money, so I ain't never been back since. It's closed now. But that's how I left that job. It was during the pandemic. It was two of us working in this restaurant. I mean, man, that's some bullshit. Why am I here all day for nothing? I've been at this place for 5 years and got one raise. What sense does this make? So you know what I did? It was at a deli. And I mean, I'm at this place. I asked to be a manager. I asked for any advancement I could get. I never got it. It was like, why y'all? But always ask me if I want to stay longer. It's like, I'm always in this, bitch. I might as well, level up. Didn't happen at all. So you know what me and this other guy did? I think it was 2020. It was like September 2020. I already had another job lined up, but I decided to get this place, do the proper way, get this place my 2 weeks. You know, in that 2 weeks, they decided to be like, you know what, Alan, fuck anything you had to do. You staying in this bitch, whether you said no. Your requests are getting denied and all that. It's like, for real? I gave you my 2 weeks and you just gonna keep adding me to this schedule like I ain't got other shit to do? That's wild. I got another job at Amazon, and then I started that probably the second week of my 2 weeks. And this was like 2 days before I was getting ready to leave. And it was like, why am I here? It's only two of us. I had to go in. They had no help. It was like, why are we open? It was the riots in Chicago around that time. The riot was the day before. They didn't close this bitch down. It's like, I'm still here. Why do I keep coming here? I don't need to come here. I could just wait. I could just wait until Saturday to go to this job. It's only Thursday. I could wait. And it just kept going off, and I'm there, and I'm there. It's like, you know what? I talked to the manager who was with me at the time. I talked to him. I was like, we should just leave this bitch, man. I got another job lined up. He's like, shit, I got another job lined up too. I was like, say less. So it was like 7 o'clock. This place closed at 10. We started putting the covers on everything. Nigga, I'm talking about putting the covers on everything. I ain't making no food, especially if this phone ring. I ain't making nothing. We got up and we left. Never went back to that bitch. Cut the light off, phone going off. Never went back to that bitch. Never went back. I was like, shit. That was real, man. I really quit that job like that. But I say, just leave. When you know you're done, you're done. I worked at a cracker factory one time, and the true story. I worked at a cracker factory one time, saw all Hispanics, not one white person, and I left. Man, because I thought it was going to be funny. Because it was a cracker factory, not one white person worked in that bitch. And it was like, what the hell? Assembly line, bro. I understand nobody. I couldn't talk to nobody. It's not I couldn't talk to nobody. Even the managers spoke Spanish. It's like everybody speaks Spanish in this bitch. Only black people I talk to work with me. So if I got a question to a manager, I don't know what the hell they saying. I'm just sitting there, yeah. I worked there for probably about 3 hours and left. Got another job within 2 hours. That was before the pandemic, man. What's that before? Yeah, that was before the pandemic. That was before I actually started doing stand-up comedy. Got another job right after that. Man, that shit. I left that bitch. Did not go back. I worked for that bitch for 3 hours. 3 hours. I'm talking about we would take the crackers out the box to put them back in the box. It was like, that shit was, imagine doing that for 12 hours. Like, I did it for 3. I was like, hell no, I ain't doing this. I was like, no, I'm not doing this, boy. That cat is like, hell no. And then everybody around me speaking Spanish and shit, and like, okay, man. Well, am I supposed to be here? Is this a joke? My life is a sitcom. That was crazy. But, yeah, so proper job, proper way, quit your job. Either put in your 2 weeks. If you got the patience, if you don't got the patience, just skedaddle. You ain't got to be there. Make sure you got a ride, though. You know, you don't want to be just sitting out front. Because you got to walk away from the building. Don't quit your job and wait in front of the building. That is embarrassing. Never quit your job and wait in front of the building. Never do that. But that concludes this episode of the Two Take Podcast. Once again, send in those topics. Go ahead, click that Google form link right there in the descriptions. Follow me on all social medias at FordOfComedy, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, FordOfComedy TV. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Love you. Peace out.